have other family obligations. So that's really what becomes more difficult. The practice themselves, we don't have difficulty with that. I think it's more of the schedule. Who's going to have their teeth drilled for their kids? They don't know if they can make it on time, or who's more worried about the Ranger game.
As we speak.
As we speak.
Yep.
So I do commend somebody for being here today during the Ranger game. I didn't expect that, but that's good.
Still 1-0 at the end of the first period. So.
And he's probably very happy you're telling him that.
And
Even though he's probably on his cell phone right now watching the play-by-play.
in the other Stanley Cup first-round game, Toronto has a 2-1 lead on Boston. They're after 2 periods.
I can't believe the way Boston and Toronto came back being down 3 games to 1. And
Yeah,
also
some
even
people
in the series.
thought that the Bruins were the overwhelming favorite in this one. Give the Maple Leafs credit.
Oh, definitely.
Who've been some of your standouts on the Cobras? Who should Little League fans watch for when they go to see them play?
I'd have to go through every player on our team. Every player on our team stands out at some point. And I'll give you a perfect example. We recently just won a game. One of the kids is a younger kid. He's growing into the team as he's playing with the team, plays on a few other teams. Made a few errors or had some difficulties during a few games and practices. And it came down to him at the last inning of the last game we played. We were tied 4-4. There were some errors made in the game. He got up there with a smile on his face, pulled off a sacrifice bunt, and I have to say he did a great job because of the fact that he stayed in the game, whereas other kids in that pressure situation could have failed. So, I mean, every one of our kids, I have to say, I commend them in their own special way. We have some kids that don't run very fast, but they make up for it in other ways. And then we have kids that run very fast, and they might not hit very well. So the mesh of the kids that we've put together, I can't say that any one particular kid stands out, and it would be the wrong thing for me to say that. But what I will say is the kids that we have and the kids that are new, I think the kids that are new are making the kids that are on the team better, and vice versa. So because of that, I'm very happy to have the new kids on the team to motivate the old kids, and to put the old kids in check to understand that they could be put on the bench at any time. And because of the competitive level that the kids are, I think that this year they should go a long way, as long as they want to.
What do you say we bring some of those kids in front of the camera so we could talk to them?
That sounds like a great idea.
You know what? Let's bring 2 at a time, and we're going to have them introduce themselves, the position that they play on the field, and they're going to give their age. Let's start with the 2 Caruso brothers. Come on up, gentlemen.
Next time you come back,
Yeah.
I will have some more questions for you.
You got it.
This is the first time I've actually seen you tongue-tied during a show.
I know. Usually, I like to open my mouth a lot, and I like to talk.
Yeah, you got the gift of gab, but tonight, man, I think you've been more starstruck than anything else.
No, tonight I just suck and all that.
Nah, you're being way too hard on yourselves. But you know what? Let's have the Caruso brothers each introduce themselves. They give the position that they play on the field and their age. We'll start right here.
My name is Francesco Caruso.
And how old are you, Francesco?
I'm 12 years old.
And what position do you play?
And I play shortstop and pitcher.
And on the end?
My name is Sebastian Caruso.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 10 years old, and I play second base, pitcher, and center field.
A utility guy.
Basically a utility guy. Sebastian, how long have you been playing with the Cobras?
2 or 3 years.
And where did you first start playing baseball?
In South Shore.
When you first started playing in South Shore, what did some of your coaches teach you about the game?
Like, have fun and, like, give heart and, like, play, like, your best.
How would you describe yourself as a player?
Pretty good.
He definitely is not lacking for confidence, that's for sure.
Definitely.
Let's start with Francesco at the end. How long have you been playing for the Cobras?
At least like 5 or 6 years with John, mostly.
Mm-hmm.
And like, we started our first team with DSA back in South Shore.
Mm-hmm.
And like our second season was like We went to Great Kills, and our team was the Gators, and now present is the Striking Cobras.
Do each of you have a favorite major league team?
Yes.
Yeah.
And who would that be?
Yankees.
Yankees.
And the Yankees. Speaking of the Yankees, they split a doubleheader with the Indians today. They lost the first game 1-0, but they won the second game 7-0.
See, I had to be the lone Met guy right here. Thank you.
We sympathize, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, the Yankees have the Mariners coming in tomorrow, and King Felix is going to be pitching against the Yankees, against CC Sabathia. So that's going to be an outstanding pitching matchup. Go ahead, Eric.
Justin Masterson today having a three-hit shutout today,
Mhm.
having 9 strikeouts
Mhm.
that first game. But you guys said your pitchers. What is your best pitch? You know, if you had to describe, like, what is your best pitch? Starting with you.
John taught me this pitch called the half moon.
And what does it consist of?
It's like basically like a curveball, but it like goes down like more. Like it's like
a curveball
yeah.
changeup.
Yeah, it's like goes down more.
And what's your best pitch?
Mostly fastballs.
And how hard can you throw the fastball?
Like 50, I think, 55.
55 miles an hour? Not bad. What makes a good curveball?
Like you gotta put heart into the ball, and you like gotta.
I've heard that command of the curveball is something that's really, really important. Is that true? Being able to command where the ball should go towards the plate?
Yeah, you gotta like adjust it. Like you gotta bring like if you like want to bring it into play, you gotta go right. Like you gotta right, and then it curves in.
Mm-hmm. Well, gentlemen, we want to say congratulations on winning the championship last year. Thank you so very much for your time, and good luck to both of you.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, that's it. How about a nice round of applause? We're going to be bringing in 2 other guys. Same scenario. They introduce themselves, the position they play on the field, and also what age they are. So let's bring in Nicholas and Anthony.
Please tell me one of you guys is a Met fan.
Sorry.
I take it you're both Yankee fans?
Yeah.
Quite all right. You are sinking deeper into the abyss as a Met fan, aren't you?
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Go on and introduce yourselves.
I'm Nicholas Franco. I am on this team for about 6 seasons.
And how old are you?
I'm 11 years old.
And what position do you play?
I play catcher, first base, and pitcher.
My name is Anthony Pensabeni. I'm 12 years old. I play left, center, and first.
You play catcher. Catching is a really hard job. What do you feel is the toughest part about being a catcher?
Well, when there's like a bunt, there's a lot of people running around, so it's like you're thinking about getting the ball, but there's a lot of people running around, so you have to know where to get the ball, tell everyone where to go, since you know, because you're the only person that can see the whole field.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they make the best managers in baseball. Joe Girardi. You know?
Yep. Now, if the last name sounds familiar, you just so happen to be the manager's son, correct? What's it like playing for your dad?
Well, it's tough because I have to put more work into it to earn my position.
Mm-hmm.
So he doesn't favor me in any way, so I have to try to earn my position in the field.
And what's that like for you?
It's hard, but I can do it.
How about on the end? They call you Mountain Dew. Is that true?
Yeah.
How come they call you Mountain Dew?
Well, one time we were coming back from paintball, and Franco was driving me home,
Mm-hmm.
and he had to get gas, so he told me and Nick that we could go inside the store and get like drinks.
Mm-hmm.
So I got the soda Mountain Dew, and then I got it, and then I was like, I had to drink this before my mom picks me up, because she usually gets mad at me for drinking that type of soda because it's bad for you.
Mm-hmm. Very, very interesting story right there. So, describe once again the positions that you play on the field.
I first started playing left,
Mm-hmm.
and then after my friend Jake Cuomo, he aged out of the team,
Mm-hmm.
I would start playing center and then sometimes first.
Of the 3 positions, which do you like to play the most? Left, center, or first base?
It's tied between center and first.
Any reason why?
Not really. that much.
I think you like first base more than center field, if I had to say.
How'd you get your start in baseball?
Well, when I was born when the I was born when the Yankees first beat the Mets in the World Series.
all those years ago, yeah.
I always gotta thank
We'll
you.
get you through this, man. I promise.
Couldn't have born any other time. No more.
So how'd you get involved in baseball?
I first started playing in Brooklyn when I was 7, and then we moved to Staten Island. I started playing in South Shore.
Now, have you played any competitive games in Brooklyn in the past?
Not that I remember.
Of the teams that you've played outside of Staten Island, they mentioned that the Bronx was the toughest. Who were some of the other tough teams that you had to go up against?
Maybe RCBC.
Richmond County Baseball Club. Talk about the type of style between your team and Richmond County.
Well, they played with a lot of heart,
Mm-hmm.
and their fielding and defense was really strong, and offense. So it was kind of hard trying to beat them. But then one of our players, as John said, he put down a sack bunt while I was gonna try to steal home, and then he hit it like not too far, not too short until I was able to get to home.
Gentlemen, congratulations on winning your championship last year. Good luck the rest of the way. Thank you so very much. Let's bring in two other guys. We're going to bring in Anthony and Jet.
Guess that was the gong for...
Yeah, that was the gong, just like in the Gong Show, the old Gong Show, remember?
No, not really.
Oh, that was probably before your time, though. So, same scenario. You introduce yourself, the position you play on the field, and your age. We'll start right here.
I'm Anthony Fodor. I'm 12, and I play third base and sometimes pitching.
I'm Jet Walker, and I play catcher. I usually pitch, and I sometimes pitch, and I play first.
When you do pitch, what's your best pitch to throw?
Fastball.
How hard can you throw the fastball?
Well, from like the distance, 'cause it's kind of farther. I can't really throw that hard as I can like in my other league. So, kind of around like I don't know, 50 or something, 50 miles per hour.
Do you have any other pitches besides the fastball, or just fastball?
Well, I'm wearing another pitch that Coach Franco taught me, like the half moon.
All right.
Which is the curve.
Yeah.
Curve that looks like a changeup and all.
Do you have any favorite pitchers that you'd like to model yourself after, or do you prefer to develop your own style as a pitcher?
Well, I like to develop my own style, 'cause I like to learn from myself, kind of improve from myself.
I thought you were going to say Jason Marquis.
Jason Marquis, who's probably one of the more successful pitchers to ever come out of Staten Island. And young man right here, you mentioned that you're also, let's see, you're the third baseman, correct?
Yeah.
Talk about playing third base. What's the toughest part about playing the hot corner?
Like they tend to hit line drives like fast at you, and it's hard to like reflex at them, like to catch it.
Talk about fielding at third base. What have your coaches taught you regarding the third base position?
What do you mean?
In other words, what are some of the things that you learned about being a third baseman?
Like if you're in like a pickoff, and usually you could sometimes like try to trick them so they get off the base when you have the ball and you can get them out. And Coach John tries to teach us different tricks and everything.
Mm-hmm. And do each of you have favorite baseball teams?
I was the Yankees.
It's official. This is a Yankee town, dominated by Yankee fans on the striking Cobras.
Except for Queens. That's in Mets town.
Well, it's funny you mention that because there are some Met fans that live in the Bronx, and there are some Yankee fans that live in Queens. So
Thank you.
I know. Well, I promise I'll get you through this.
All right.
What future goals have each of you set for yourselves? What do you hope to do?
Well, this year we hope to win the championship and the state championship, and maybe get a little bit further than the Bronx this year.
I would like to play, like, get further with this team and hopefully, like, move up a league, like, after this team, like, in the Babe Ruth, and hopefully get, like, college, like, baseball, move on to the major leagues.
What college would you like to go towards? You know, which
I'm not sure yet.
I'm thinking
Well,
LSU, right?
He's got plenty of
Cal
time to
State.
decide what college to go to. Gentlemen, whatever your path is, we certainly wish you all of the best, whether it's baseball or something else. You seem like great, great young men. Thank you very, very much for your time. Good luck to both of you.
Thank you.
Now let's bring in two other guys. We're going to bring in Gianni and Anthony. Okay. Same scenario. Introduce yourself, the position you play on the field, and your age. We'll start right here.
Hi, my name is Gianni Muscles Henrique. I play second base. No, sorry. I'm 13 years old. I play second base, outfield, well, all the outfield, and maybe third base.
Hey, my name is Anthony Lovell. I play all the outfield, maybe third base a little bit, and pitcher just a little bit. And I'm 13 and 12 actually.
How'd you get the nickname Muscles?
I really don't know. They just started calling me that, and I just went along with it.
And which outfield position of the three do you like the most? And which one?
Center
do you
field.
Like, center field.
Yeah,
Which one do you like the least between left and right?
maybe right. Yeah, you know. Yeah, right.
Is there a center fielder in Major League Baseball that you follow or
Yeah.
that you like to model your game after?
Curtis Granderson.
Curtis Granderson of the Yankees.
Yeah. Sorry, buddy.
So you're gonna say King Griffey?
Oh no.
He's actually going to be returning pretty soon, Curtis Granderson is, to the Yankees. He's doing a minor league rehab assignment right now, and it's, I would say, maybe a couple of days before he makes his
Yeah.
in-season debut.
Probably a few weeks and all that. You know, unlike Teixeira, who won't be back. He's on the 60-day DL. But all right.
So, how'd you first get involved with the Cobras?
Well, I first went to a tryout.
Mhm.
It was my first year, and I didn't first make it. And so I went to Great Kills,
Mm-hmm.
and then they was putting up another team, and then that time I did make it, so I just got on the team.
Is it fun getting a chance to play with this group of guys?
Yeah,
What's the best part about it?
having fun and just winning all the time. It is,
Winning creates a lot of good vibes, doesn't it?
yep, shows a lot of the respect too.
Anthony, how long have you been playing baseball?
8 years.
What's the best part about playing the game?
Having fun with it, you know, learning more and more skills every day from my manager Franco over there, and having fun with it, and have a winning attitude.
What's the best part about playing for the manager?
That he's a really good guy, and then he teaches us good skills like tricks, like Foda said over there, and having fun with it. Gives us he gives respect, and I gave him back.
Excellent job, gentlemen. Good luck to both of you. Thank you
Thank you.
so very much.
I just want to.
Go ahead, man.
Got some breaking news. The Rangers just scored another goal. They're leading 2-0. Ricky his first goal of the postseason, and Eminger and Dorsett on the assist.
You know what? This does not surprise me. The Capitals have been notorious for
being bad.
playoff self-destruction. This would be no surprise right here. Yeah, it's funny that you mentioned that because Alex Ovechkin has not done anything in this series. Let's bring on two other guys. We're going to bring in Jordan and Onyx. Oh, finally a Met fan is here.
Thank you.
Go on and introduce yourselves, gentlemen.
My name is Onyx Sanchez, and I'm 11. I play third base, pitcher, left field, right field, sometimes catcher.
I'm Jordan Sansgaard. I'm 12 years old. I play first base, pitcher, and sometimes catcher.
You probably got the coolest first name, Onyx, because Onyx is just like the precious stone of the same name, correct?
Definitely, it's a good name.
How did you get involved with the Cobras?
Well, like one day I just came to the gym and started practicing with them, and then I became a part of the team, and I've been with the team for 4 years,
What's the best part about playing with the Cobras?
playing together and having fun.
How'd you
I
first
play-
get involved with the Cobras?
I started off on DSA, and then we turned into the Gators,
Mm-hmm.
and then we turned into the Cobras, so I've just been playing with Franco all this time.
What position do you play again?
Third, left field, right field, pitcher and sometimes catcher.
Is it important for you to play more than one position, or would you rather play one out of all the others?
More than one position.
Why?
Because everybody on the team at least has more than one. Because so we all could get to move around to different positions.
Is it important to learn each position?
Yes.
Good answer. And talk about the positions that you play.
First, catcher and pitcher.
Which is the hardest position to have to play?
I don't know, actually.
I just got some hand signals from the people in the back. 3-0 Rangers. Broussard and Rick Nash on the assist. Good stuff. Broussard definitely the best pickup to have.
Let's see them sustain this for the rest of the period, because there's still over 13 minutes left.
I'll tell you, if they have to play Toronto, there's going to be a lot of hitting in that series.
Yeah, that's going to be really, really physical right there. To wrap up, what have you young gentlemen set for yourselves as far as goals or hopes are concerned? What do you hope to do?
Like, well, I'm not sure.
Just go to college and just keep on playing baseball.
And you mentioned that you're a big, big Mets fan. Do you have a favorite Met?
David Wright.
Of course. Who's become the star of the team and the face of the franchise, too.
But you know what's the biggest star, too? Matt Harvey. He's
Yep.
got the lowest ERA in the majors, the lowest whip in the majors. He's definitely in the top 5 in strikeouts. He's going to be a bigger story than R.A. Dickey was.
That young man has given the Mets and their fans so much hope for the future. Gentlemen, thank you so very much. Yes, nice round of applause for them. And now, let's bring on the final 3 players. We've got Nick, Corey, and Joe. Unfortunately, we don't have a third chair. We're gonna.
I'll give him right there, chair.
You sure about that, man?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, unfortunately, Corey's not here. So wait. So it's just gonna be Nick and Joe this time. So, I see. So, same scenario. You introduce yourself, your age, and the position you play on the field.
My name is Nicholas Sathis, and I'm 10 years old.
And what position do you play?
I could play almost anywhere, but right now, since I'm one of the younger guys on the team, I'll play the outfield.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Joseph Lababera, and I'm 10 years old. And since it's my first season on the team, I move around a lot, but mostly I'll play right field.
This is interesting. This is your first year on the team, and basically you're getting like a baptism by fire, getting a chance to play so many different positions. What is it like for you, your first time on the team, and you're playing not just one position, but basically all around? Is it hard for you, getting a chance to learn so much in such a short amount of time?
Not really. It's actually more fun than difficult because, I like playing more positions than one. I don't like to stay in one position. I'd rather move around than only have one basic position on the field.
Which do you feel the most comfortable at? What position?
I like to catch, and I like right field a lot.
What's the toughest part about being a catcher?
It's if a guy's stealing, worrying about catching the ball and setting your feet right and throwing it to second or third.
You know, one thing that I've noticed in the game, there has been a lot of action behind the plate because there have been wild pitches. The catchers have had to block a lot of pitches in the dirt, having to chase after balls that go to the backstop. Is it hard for you having to move around behind the plate so much?
Not really. No.
So you basically look forward to all of the action that takes place there. That's
Yeah,
really
I like
cool.
it.
And how about for you? What's it like getting a chance to play so many different positions in a game?
Well, it's actually pretty good because I don't really like to play one position a lot. I could move around a lot since, I could play almost, any position. It's not that, difficult to come. I could start playing it, and then I'll get used to the position.
And who are your favorite baseball teams?
I like the Yankees.
Both Yankee fans. You know what? At least you got a good friend in Onyx who's a big Met fan, and he loves David Wright. What have you kids set for yourselves as far as goals are concerned? What do you hope to do?
I just hope to get better every game, learn from my mistakes and excel each game.
Excellent.
You know what? Since we have just a little bit of time left, what do you say we invite everyone in front of the camera? All the players. John, we're going to bring you in too. We're going to bring in the coaching staff. We're even going to bring in the team moms as well. We want everyone involved in the Cobras to be a part of this moment. With about 4 minutes left over.
We should do some. Let's go.
There you go, another Met fan. You made another friend, man.
Anyway,
Can we just have a couple of the coaches introduce themselves?
My name is Chris, first base coach.
And let's bring in the other coach.
My name is Paul, and I am the administrative guy.
There you go. Let's also introduce the team moms. Where are the team moms at? Come on in.
Hi, my name is Rosa, and I'm the team mom, and it's a pleasure to be team mom for this team.
And it is such a pleasure to have all of you here. Describe your role.
We need one more, Juliana.
Oh, we cannot forget about Juliana. Please introduce yourself.
I'm Juliana, and I just basically, I'm the crafty one. I take pictures, and I made the team banner, so it's fun. I enjoy it.
Very nice pictures, by the way.
Thank you.
And unfortunately, Tori's not here. The kids are sick. So Tori's the other team mom. So
Shout out to Tori, but we certainly hope that they're watching at home. Describe your role as the team mom. Exactly what responsibilities do you have?
Basically, I just help the coaches on anything they may need. We try and get events together for the kids, and it's a lot of fun. We'll have a movie night, and we'll get the kids together. We have fundraisers for Hurricane Sandy. All the kids decided that they wanted to help, so Tori and I put together a day that we were going to go out and just deliver food and help anybody who needed some help. So any extra activities that we can do for the kids, we do, and just to make the team better, if even possible.
Is it fun getting a chance to be involved in all this supervision at all?
Yes, it is. It's great. I enjoy watching the team play, and I enjoy my son has grown so much with the team. All of my children are involved, and it's fantastic because we get a say what happens in the team as well.
You have a favorite baseball team?
I like the Yankees over the Mets.
She's just like me. I can't prefer one over the other. Do you have a favorite baseball team? And who's your favorite player? There you go. And I actually just heard Teixeira got put on the 60-day disabled list, so it looks like he's going to be out quite a bit. Is it fun getting a chance to be involved with the Cobras at all? Well, as you could probably tell from the music that's playing, that's actually going to do it for us. Coach John, he's back over there somewhere. Thank you so much. Do you guys have like a cheer or a chant that you'd like to do at the end?
Like 60s funky worms with waves and perms, just sending junky rhythms right down your block. We beat to rap, but I'm cool like that.
There you go.
Cool like that.
Definitely this weekend, watch the prequels. We got more NBA playoff action with the Knicks and the Pacers. The Rangers are going to probably win tonight, 87, and they're going to go against Toronto. The Mets right now are probably tied against St. Louis. Actually, it's a 4-0 tie.
How is OC doing?
The Yankees got the Mariners.
Coming up tomorrow. So
Just won their game. They're up 3 games to 1, and they're going to end up probably beating the Bulls going to the finals. And even if they play the Knicks, they're still going to go to the NBA finals.
surprising to me that the Heat are making this so lopsided. Anyway, everyone, thank you so much. Thanks to Guy and Kenny on the other side of the glass. Guys, give yourselves a big round of applause. For everyone here, I'm Jamie.
I'm Eric Rose.
Goodbye, everyone.
I'm